So we do have a mistrade this morning, 4-hour intra level. We've hit the 4-hour intra level candle body close, and we've pulled back to the first area of potential struggle, which would be this 1-hour break retest wick, which is 4 pips. Now I would have gone 2 pips under here and 2 pips above here, so it would have been flat at 0. I guess the other option would be to target a bigger take profit, but I've decided I'm just going to take profit at the first area of potential struggle every time again for simplicity. We are in a consolidation, but we don't actually know if we're in the consolidation yet. So for me, this would still, and I think this is where I'd get a bit confused, or data might be skewed, because here I would say we're in a consolidation, but technically we're moving higher. If we react to this and pull back to this level, then we're in a consolidation. So GU has hit a 4-hour intra level. It's triggered on FTMO. We're in a consolidation. Target back into this 1-hour break retest wick. If we look across the market, I don't think we're seeing any flows. We're seeing stronger US dollar, and it looks like a more of a currency move. We have got EU at these lows. Dixie is up, so we're seeing that. We're not seeing stocks or yields driving. Yields up would be stronger dollar. We're not seeing that. Stocks are up, which could translate to weaker dollar. We're not seeing that, so it looks like a currency driven move, and I'm going to say good trade, keep it. Quick trade update. My buy from 133721 missed the take profit by 0.1 pips, so that's always nice on your first trade back after a couple of weeks off. I did notice that if you look at the 30-minute chart, there is a 30-minute intra level which it kind of has just gone from. I don't think I would have looked there anyway. You know, I like to look at if I'm taking a trade from the 4-hour, I like to look at the 1-hour. Here's the 4-hour level down here, which it reacted to. We come back. This was the 1-hour price action I was targeting. I was on screen. I see it, and it was so close. I thought, oh, that's going to hit now. And then I kind of took my eyes off of it, and then it pulled back like 8-9 pips instantly. So now we're back into drawdown at the lows of this consolidation. I've got to decide what to do. Here's my original take profit, the green line. I feel like now I'm going to have to update that to here. If we move into a new consolidation, it might be that we move into this consolidation now. So I think I would have to update my take profit to this. Update on my GU buy, still in drawdown. This was my original take profit, this 1-hour break retest, wick minus 2 pips, missed by 0.1. I then updated my take profit to this 1-hour intra level that formed between my entry and take profit, and it missed that by 0.7 pips. And then I was thinking that I'm just trying to change stuff to maybe not take a loss versus just leaving the trade to play out from the outset. I'm introducing potentially too many variables here by wanting to like get out of the trade. You know, my main goal is just to improve my entries, my trade selection, and then after that I can work on the exit. But I think unless I just do the same thing over and over again, I'm not going to know if it's successful or not. Like, it's easy for me to say, oh, I know, an intra level was formed between entry and target. Let's update my take profit to the new entry level that's formed, like this. But, you know, if I was asking myself or someone that question, if they say, oh, this is what I'm going to do, I'd say, well, how often does that happen? You know, how many times have you missed your original take profit, because price has bounced from a new intra level that's formed in between. So I think the best thing for me to do for this 3 months is leave original target, make sure I get my entries dialed in, then after the 3 months I can look back and say, why didn't this trade work? Okay, exit. Why? What happened? It missed my take profit, a new entry level formed, we reacted to that. It might be that we react, because if I'm picking this here, then I've got to then pick this here, and all of a sudden my take profit minus 2 pips is like 3 pips. It's not even worth it. I might as well just close it at break even. So I'm going to scrap the update of adjusting my take profit. I'm going to leave it where it is, get my entry, let the trade play out, review. Third update of the day on my GU buy. Price came all the way back up to within half a pip of my take profit, original take profit, and I was off screen. I went to the shops to get something. If I was here, I probably would have closed it. Mildly frustrating, as I did update my take profit to this level and then minus 2 pips, and then when it missed and come down here, then I probably should have updated it to here. But what I decided when I was all the way in drawdown down here was that I can't measure that. So what I need to do is just let the original trades play out, take profit or stop loss, and then review. So let's see if we get all the way back up and hit take profit by end of the day. Final update on my GU buy. We hit stop loss. Missed the first time by 0.1 pips, missed the second time by 0.3, and then all the way back down to stop loss.